Thing we call wake up and do some work. Simple enough. See that? Wake up and do some work. See it there? Oh, me I lick myself in my knees, man. Jeez and peace. I must borrow need this. Wake up and do some work. Wake up and do some work. We have people that work for do. Bore up panel now. Wake up and do some work. Wake up and do some work. See there? Force pencil there ground. See gun there. See it there. You understand? Wake up and do some work. We have people them work for do. So people them work where do. See 8 pin there. See 4 pin there. Go on and eat this like so. You have video with one hand. See it there? You bore up that now and shut it in. We have people that work for do. Understand? Alright. Wake up and do some work. Watch you know? We hatch them out fast, you know. See there? See that? Let me fling in the rest of them. We hatch them out fast. See? All genuine. You understand? Yeah. See over there so full of work there, you know. See wire them there. See wire they cut up already. Me I go feast other gun. Cause it's other gun for the upstairs. Me not work for downstairs today. Me lazy. Devil in there so. School give me a look out. The kids are on break. So Devlin came where you say they can visit some of my family them. See? So my running machine hot today. Hot. You understand? Yeah. Anything if I get done, I get done now. And you are at 802-904-3108, you know. Me I go put the number up on the screen. You see if you don't like this? You see if you don't like this? You see how they straight? You see if you don't like it? And you hot? I don't know one. Cause you hot? Yeah man. 802-904-3108. Wake up and do some work. Yo. I'm gonna show you that thing. And it's like me just a think to myself a while ago. You know, say in some sense working for other people, not working for yourself. In some sense, working for a company, then like how me work for a company. Working for a company is easier than working for yourself, you know, in some sense. My father teach me.
1 6 4 6 6 7 0 3.
I get back to that call. My father teach me to work hard. My father don't teach me none of that. What me know right now, you know, like what me I do personally. My practical, you know what I mean? He don't teach me much of that. My father don't know this. My father teach me ceramic tiling. Not really him still, but he start me out, you know that. But for one thing, my father teach me to work hard. You see me? That my father teach me to do. My father that broke my back. Understand? And that teaches discipline. No. An indisciplined person See? Because discipline come in a different form. Believe me. I just sit down to myself, I do this, I do that panel here, and it'll come to me. Self-discipline is different from be like you were grown properly and brought up properly. One pimple pump face that kill me. Self-discipline is different from being grown up and being taught to say good afternoon, yes, thank you, blah blah blah. If you're disciplined within yourself, is a total different thing. People that are not disciplined within themselves, sometimes it is easier for them to work with someone else, to work for someone else, to work with a company. Because me roll out yesterday, left about 4 o'clock and bring Devlin them go see my old lady and my niece and Ray Ray. Drop them off a city car school get holiday. And me roll up back last night. 4.5 hour drive back, not back and forth, 4.5 hour drive one way. So at 10 hours on the road last night. I'm reaching late, like about 1:30. Me do road, I swear me do road, bro. When me left CT, GPS said me I reach home like 2:15. I'm reach home 1:30. Don't tell nobody. Me do road. One night time I look on my speedometer and me act like 105. Don't tell nobody. So my pipe come in. So reaching last night and this morning I'm tired. No, you think anybody think to themselves say I'm gonna reach in a place 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock at night and tired, really want to get up to do this? Think I don't want to do it? Sleep more, sleep right now. But discipline. Discipline within oneself. Self-discipline. That's why I say, because you see, check this out. If I wasn't doing this personally, working for myself, well, I am right now, working for myself. Call it my side gig. See? I can choose, being as I'm working for myself right now, I can choose to lay my ass down in my bed and sleep. Because this is not for anybody. I'm not under anybody doing this. As a matter of fact, I work for you guys right now. And once me tell you, say, I have your project and it's in the books, and me I go start it that time there, you can rest assured, say as soon as I start it, I'm gonna push it until it's done. Cause of that me learn, of that me know. You understand? The only way I take a project from anybody and linger upon it, I must be waiting on parts, I must be waiting on the person for some whatever. But as long as I have everything in hand, rest assured that I'm gonna push that project until it's done. I'm not gonna linger upon it. You understand? Look at now. See there now. If I go back to when I did that last little video clip, it's less than a half an hour. Less than a half an hour. No, it's gonna take me another hour or so. If you throw on the wire them and solder up and eat shrink. See? But think about it this way. I think I do me really want to do it. I'm not saying I don't want to do it. That's not what I'm saying. I say tiredness depend me more than how I want to do it. Sleep them. So, guys, discipline within one's self. If y'all don't have that, a lot of people are not going to be able to work for themselves, doing like a little side gig like this with me do. A lot of people won't be able to do that. See me? Me have a whole heap of brethren. And me and them, they call me engineer. Anytime I drop a line at headquarters, yo, engineer, blah, blah, blah. Everybody call me engineer, fam. We down. We forward run on one part. Rather than call me engineer, Tia call me engineer, Sally call me engineer, AB call me engineer, Antrax call me engineer. Everybody. I just that the name they know me as. See? I'm a forward at headquarters and give a man some wire and say roll it over there so. And the man short and excuse me. Short and so till the man roll the wire half a distance and start build up a ganja spliff. Now I have nothing against people who smoke. Whether no smoke ganja or no smoke cigarette or no smoke whatever. I have absolutely nothing against you. I want to understand that. But it's the discipline that some of them don't have that hinders them to finish a simple 5-minute project. A simple 5-minute project lead up to a hour and time. I'm there on the HQ, I wait for the man like son and say, yo, roll out the wire in a bad man. Man say, yeah, engineering, I have to roll out the wire myself. And the man go and build up a spliff. And you see when time work done and the son and play, if a man got to father now, yo, father now, what bad? What you can do? Put another flask on the table and me dog. And me alone did not drink and not smoke. Me work your fudge. You know what I mean? Because me now gonna tell you say I wasn't getting paid to do what I was doing. But the son when I was more of a neighbor and a good friend to me. You know what I mean? So me not really charge him for do my thing for him. I just did it. Sometime I go and me have my money in my pocket to put on a pot. You see me? And we eat some food. Then me know I play, we have a little vibe on the corner. And the man then did it. And me I sort out this one. Me not look for no money. You understand? And the mere fact that I started the project, I don't want to be dark and ignorant. Because, yo, me name Grant and me are telling you if you don't know. Me uncle they ignorant. God. Not all of them still. So, genetically, it buried in my DNA. You know what I mean? But, me thank God say, He answer my prayers because me ask Him every day, say, yo, please, humble me. You know what I mean? Because I see ignorance in my family. You understand? So, I don't want to be the one to get ignorant and get irritated and just to hell with this crap and walk away left the man thing in the middle. Because he ain't going to understand what I'm doing. Because him old school from grassroots. Him do for him thing 2 connection, red and black pushing terminal. Or twine a boy a tape on and it done. You understand? So when me introduce him to SPEAKON and this and that and all sort of whatever. You know what I mean? Breaker, sub breaker station for the sound. I wasn't building distros. I was building like my sub breaker station would have look like the box there with an angle pan it. And the feed come in here so, and the load come out of the side there, and then you have the breakers them pan it. You see me? You can plug out the feed, plug out the load off of the side there, and actually pick up the breaker station and move with it. That's what I was building back in about 2000. About 2000, 2005, 2000, I go right up to about 2010. Sub breaker stations, sub panels. You know what I mean? Me introduced him to that, and for him to just understand everything what me do, I take a minute. Would have to walk him through it. So he was dependent on me to sort out his own. Me get pissed off in the middle and walk you know. He more pull off everything what me do to get it back to him grassroots stage. You understand? And I didn't want to do that. So the mere fact that I started the project, the easiest thing to do in a situation like that to get out of that is to finish that crap real quick. Just finish and move. You see me? So sometimes it's easier for some people to work with a company more than work with themselves. Check what me I say. You see me I say? But see iron there, you know, and see wire them there. So that gun me I go for now and come put on wire pan iron. You understand? Yeah. Me I post that video still. It wasn't meant to be a video for post on the page, YouTube, but me I go shoot you up on the page. I'm gonna put my number across the screen because a lot of people still ask your number. Soldering. I'm gonna make this one a little bit about soldering too, because I'm almost pretty sure that I did soldering on the channel, but I've been getting some questions. I'm gonna start the questions and answers, and this is gonna be, hopefully this will help to answer a few of the questions them that have been asked, maybe one or two. And those couple of questions have to do with soldering. One man asked why when him solder him wire them to whatever terminal, sometimes it just come right off. The wire come right off with the solder upon it and everything. Sometimes another man asks, I guess it was the wire that separates itself from the rest without no solder upon it. No solder on the wire. Let me answer that one there right now. Choose your conductors carefully. Choose your conductors. Copper conductors. Copper conductors. These conductors, the solder will adhere to this very, very easy. And it won't let go. It won't let loose. See? Versus tin conductor or the silver conductor. You see me? The copper don't adhere to that conductor very well. It does, but not the way it adheres to the copper conductor. So choose your conductors them. That's one of the reason why you find say your wire pop off and no solder no dep on your wire. See? Another one, the first one, where a man say the solder dep on him conductor, maybe because he have the copper conductor, And it's not because the other part is not copper. That's not the reason why. Me I go tell you the reason why. So stay tuned for that. You see me? Don't go nowhere. Yo, no hear what now. We are clean up back the place and put away tool. Because you don't know say it's Sunday. So you have to wake up and go wash back the Sunday. I mean? So put the little panel there together. We done the 8 pin part. The 8 connector part. I think we're gonna see. You see panel already? Hold on, I'm showing the panel. The front part of the panel, I'm showing the front part. I don't remember if I'm showing the front part of the panel when I put it into a speaker. I don't remember if I'm showing the rest of it. Alright. See front part of the panel. Let's see if I can size up the camera here. That's what I can. See front part of the panel, they have 4 8 pin and 4 4 pin. See? That's front part of the panel. Now, traditionally, this is a film style. That's a film style. I always color code. And that you don't know what that be already low media, high media on your Twitter. And each one of them you have color upon if you match this one. The blue wire low mid, the green wire high mid, yellow wire and the white wire Twitter. Seeing so. Alright, there's somebody. I'm gonna do that side yet. But we have more things to do and we have work to go tomorrow. So I clean up the place and throw up that video. I still need to go on a real close up on soldering properly. Which one should I get? One should I get, you know what I mean, the idea. You know what I mean? The goal is to get the wire to adhere to the terminal. That's making I'll get devil in the wire and the speaker and I'm making go play jump rope with them and half a fret. That is the goal. See? The goal is not to drop solder upon wire and drop solder upon terminal and then next thing you know the wire pop off a terminal. That's not a goal. I'm sure now if you do scraping, that worked for me, worked perfectly for me over the years. So yeah. I also show you how to do a close up. See me? So the goal is to achieve maximum connection with the solder, with the wire and the terminal. That's the goal. Seeing so many for sure how to get there. Like close up. You know what I mean? So when you put solder upon the terminal, solder upon the wire, put the two of them together, you don't add no more solder. No matter how you look. No matter you look like a little bit, not add no more solder. I'm going to show you a close video upon that again. See me I say, yeah, I like that for now. I'll try to clean up and do some laundry and cook some food. Stay tuned to the thing. See? Hit the notification bell there over here, so. It all there somewhere right side of the notification bell. Share your video if you don't like your video. Do the right thing.